base. So if I was the other team actually right now, I would be thinking, you know, this game's over, because I view this in 4v4s also. As soon as it becomes a 3v4, the game's over unless you have a kid like probably some of our friends that just are horrible and don't even know how to make a pylon, or even, you know, throw up a larva on your layer if you're Terran, or geez, Zerg. So.
Well, okay. I just had 800 minerals. I spent it, I believe, I'm now macroing up, getting some more probes. I also threw down 2 more gateways, so, I mean, you might see some gateway play coming up. I mean, but you see that all the time with Protoss. I mean, it's standard. You don't really see anyone go all Robo or all Gate or Stargate. I mean...
Yeah, and even right now, you have no units besides your probes, so I'm so floored.
As you can see, I've actually caught up to all the other players. I'm now at 26.
You're actually above, how many, 2? 3?
I'm above, I have the second largest, oh no, yes, you're right, I'm third largest. So, but let's look, the blue player has
12 probes, now
12 drones.
12 drones, sorry. And now...
Yeah, he's pretty much probably been getting banelings and lings the whole time, and that just shows you how poor this game's players were. I mean, obviously, you said at the starting I was bronze or silver, so...
Oh, and some good force fields are going down over here in this battle, I'd say.
Yeah, they were okay. I mean, if they ran the banelings in, it would have been better, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, again, low-tier players.
And that was a really unevenly matched attack, I would say. And also, something else I'd like to comment on is that when you go for a rush, you really suffer your economy in this kind of building.
Especially when you're Zerg, because you have to choose your army units between army and drones, and this person has not really vowed to get any drones, so he's extremely hurting in the economy. If we look, his economy is 400 minerals per minute. And as you can see, my economy is 3 times that because I'm off 3 bases. I also got back up my main, and I'm throwing down, let's count those 2. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more gateways, and I have more queued up. I also have
6 more, 7.
I also have 12 pylons, and I'm throwing down my cyber. So,
and now here, this is when I remember watching you playing and thinking, what are you doing? First of all, no one does this, and second of all, you still need 50 gas. Where is that gas going to come from?
Well, I don't even know what I was doing, so I don't know if I had in mind if I was going for warp gates, but obviously I would end up there. But I'm saturating my main. This cyan player is spreading his creep pretty well. We're seeing some warp prism play from the orange Protoss in the top. He's been using it a couple times. We haven't really noted it, but here he actually got some probes to be pulled off. So good job by Horseradish, but I don't think it's really cost effective. He should have picked up those stalkers and drove them back. And now he's going to probably get fungal growth. Yep, there's the fungal growth by those infestors that Kadeen is using. And
and there it goes down. But now I'd also like to comment on this. You know, the red Protoss is almost keeping toe to toe with you in probes, and yet he still has 3 zealots, 9 stalkers, and 5 sentries out. So I think that's a pretty good combination. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
I mean, he I bet would be a pretty high player right now.
I think he was gold during this game. I think gold or platinum. I don't remember, but now. What was I going to note? Purple has a pretty sizable army. He's pushing the top with tanks, marines, and marauders.
Oh, and he should have sieged up.
He definitely can win this engagement, but he really needs to siege his tanks. That's definitely a problem.
Yeah, because now, right now with those force fields, he could be in range with those tanks, but now they're just going back and forth.
We'll see these stalkers get shelled away. Oh, and nice blink micro there.
And
splash damage on top of the tanks.
Yeah, and even the marines. That was. If I was a Protoss, that's the major thing that I would want to be focusing on. Getting as close to the other team as possible and away from myself. You really want to spread out your stalkers when you're going for an attack, because the splash is...
with tanks.
Yeah, when they're sieged up, that's the most crucial thing, because As
Oh my god, and a misclick. Well, he didn't misclick, he just right-clicked. And purple lost a lot of his army, and those fungal growths just annihilated him.
and those tanks in the front, you got a left click everywhere.
I
I've
wouldn't say
lost
everywhere, but it's usually what you want to do. And we have 4 immortals out for orange. This is a pretty good combo. Oh, but red.
Those colossi. I would like to note for later game, the colossi are quite important to this. So I would just keep the colossus in the back of your mind as you're watching this.
Colossus are really they're really heavy hitter, but they need support, and so it's a good job of red pulling those back before they got demolished by the high count of especially the high count of immortals, because immortals shield reduces maximum damage to 10, so they get increased damage to armored like Colossus, so it would really rip through those, and it wouldn't have really mattered. And that's a big way, seeing as Colossus are pretty much the main component of the Protoss army.
Yeah.
So.
And also, I would like to note, just as soon as this battle is really over, I showed it in my view, but oof, those T-Shanks got taken out quickly. But you put down a pylon over here. You see that, Charlie?
Oh yes, I see it. Oh yeah,
Manga.
Let's go back to my new main, we could almost say, because I pretty much took up residence there.
Oh, you're on the 2 pages right now, so.
What just happened down there? we haven't really looked down there for a while, but let's see. Let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Around 35 warp gates, I'd say. I'm also, as you note in the production tab, researching Zealot Charge, so you might see some mass Zealot play coming up. Let's see how many resources whoa there.
6,000 resources. But I would like to say this pylon up here, right next to your most north expansion, this is actually, I thought, just totally, made no sense to me. First of all, you lose 100 minerals, which is not that big, but you're going to get supply capped pretty quickly, I thought here. And, why are you this close to the, I guess you could say, the heart of the
well, I mean, if we know
army.
my supply, I'm at 53 supply, and my cap right now is 158.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's a problem. If you click L, you can see the... Oh, wait, engagement going on the right here. The red Protoss, Biosplice and Matthias are entering my main, and they are taking out my expansion my prior main.
Your re-expansion to your own main.
Yeah, I really don't like this unit. And then when we see Horseradish leave, he's a quitter.
Don't be a Horseradish
until they are completely over. Okay. You'll see this in that. You'll see that in this game. But I don't like this unit composition. This is at least before the
Ultralisks?
Before the Ultras game, yeah, because really, both the Colossus and the Hydra are very needy units. They need other units to tank damage because they are low health but high damage units. So I don't really like that option.
Yeah, and the way that you...
Wait. What just happened? If we look at the units tab, I have 40 Zealots. I'm pretty sure that means I have 40 warp gates. There's going to be a big engagement on the top here.
And whoa!
More Zealots. I now have 54.
Goodbye, this expansion right here, if I had to say. But I'm just going to go back and look at all these Colossus ripping up your own base. But I would like to say...